Alright, welcome back everybody to another video. This one is going to be a little bit weird. This is kind of my redo of using Mirkwood Nurture in Elves to see where if we can kind of increase our value engine with this kind of card. I was really impressed with it playing as a 4/3 3-mana creature. Um, and to kind of compensate that, I've added in Sticky Tongue Sentinel, a limited all-star from Bloomborough, a 3/3 reach. When it enters, return up to one other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. You don't have to. Same thing kind of with this. This one, there is upside to doing it. This one is just you can is optional, but it is a 3/3 reach, which is pretty nice. It's just a 4/3. Um, and to kind of make this really sing, I've added some tech elves into the list that I think are going to be kind of, oh my god, get out of here, kind of ridiculous. I'm playing some Coiling Oracle. It's a green and a blue 1/1. When this creature enters, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield, otherwise draw a card. Lissalana Informant, 3/1. When it enters or dies, surveil one from Lore 1 Equipped, and then Elvish Visionaries. I don't know if splashing blue is going to be any sort of actual benefit for us here. So I think I'm going to kind of get smashed, but I've always wanted to try to make Coiling Oracle work in Elves, in Pauper. I got the old border frame for it. I just think this card is really fun and cool. And it's ramp, it's card draw, it's everything kind of we're looking for here. So I'm going to hop into a league. I did a test game with this to kind of see how it felt in, against other decks. It's kind of goofy, but we're playing 11 12 initial mana sources with the Tangled Islet land grants. We've got some Generous Ends, but we've kind of trimmed down on all the other stuff, so it's a little bit more of a mid-range deck than truly like a kind of elf combo ramp deck. But I was debating trying to squeeze in some of the Little Bear, which I think is a really interesting card for elves. It's a 3-mana flash, untap a creature, which I think is actually more interesting than the upside of it. I mean, if it's a bear, he gets +1/+1, so this really only affects Masked Vandal for us. But I mean, turn 2 Masked Vandal, turn 3, you untap it. It doesn't even. I do wonder if you can just target something that's tapped. I don't know. I was trying to fit this in, but mostly this is just a kind of a bounce value engine. So we've got 8 of the bounce effects. We've got, what is this? 8 of the things to bounce that are good. Refiring Mass Vandals is good. Picking up Querying Ranger is a cool thing. These can both pick up lands and refire them. So all in all, I think this is kind of a fun little value engine card deck version that I think is probably going to be a little bit weaker into the current metagame than anything else, but I think is also kind of fun, and I was having a good time playing with it the other day. So I will see everyone for round 1. I'm probably expecting like a 2/3 at most, maybe a 1/4. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. See everyone in the rounds. All right. On the draw, game 1. Oh, this hand would be sick if with a single land. Got a mulligan in that. Go to 6. Oh my god, really, deck? Cool. All right, sure. Um, Avenger, Timberwatch. We'll try to get value engine going. All right, Grixos. Make him think I'm Fog. I don't really foresee this going super well, especially mulliganing to 5 game 1. Maybe I should have played more. Oh, maybe we've got some brew here. This is like some Jeskai build or something. All right. I don't know why both of my Querying Rangers were blinked out. It'd be very funny if this just got cast in the fire and I just got absolutely blown out. Oh, weird. Cool. All right, brew on brew. Let's game. Oh, it's pizza. Okay, sure. All right. Well, if it's pizza combo, I'm just straight up dead right now anyway. Um, Visionary at the top is pretty good. And I guess I'll attack for 2 and die. Boy, oh boy. I can't do anything else, so we're just gonna pass. All right. Well, if I'm dead, I'm dead. And there's not really anything they can do about it. I don't think any of the. I don't think keeping Timberwatch would have done anything different. Okay. They don't have it yet right now. Temur Pizza. And if you guys have not seen this combo yet, there's a guac and marshmallow pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that when it enters, untapped target creature gets +2/+2. Or when this enters, I guess, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and you can infinitely untap your Devoted Druid with that, and you end up with a infinitely large creature and as well as infinite mana. Okay, they doesn't appear that they have it yet. They impulsed and Lembust. Sure. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to combat first because nothing else we do involves not going to combat. Let's land grant. Just grab another land. Show off that I'm playing something weird, and pass the turn. I think getting Priest into play is better than trying to get Mirkwood going. We can't even draw an extra card this turn. We can now do a lot more with this, which I think is interesting. And yeah, I mean, it's in our sideboard for this. Blue Blasts are not horrible. Monstrous Emergence to kind of kill this, but they've got a lot of engines to this. Okay, sure. This deck has a lot of interaction and protection for their combo. It is kind of the whole point of what they're doing. But they seem to be kind of doing a lot of sculpting, which doesn't feel like they have jamming to do. Which is pretty nice, all things considered. Giving me more time to operate is pretty good. All right, we're gonna lead. We've got boatloads of mana now. Cool. This actually works out pretty good. All right, this Lissalana. I don't need another one of those. Here's this. Here's this. And you guys want to see something cool? We're gonna win right now. 2, 3. Pick this up. Quirion Ranger. Untap here. Untap here. And all right, here's a Lethal Hydra. Through blockers, they have to have a counterspell for it. So that's the Nurturing Mirkwood doing the kind of Quirion Ranger trick. Cool. What's the plan here, homie? You're at 16 already. It can't be like a mana leak or something. It has to be actual factual counterspell. Man, Hydra's so stupid. What a stupid card. Okay, they can game 3, go to 19, block this. I mean, I think we just push with everything. Okay. Okay. Ah! God damn it. That's so annoying. Why didn't it let me untap this? Did I not? I had one more untap. What the fuck? Ugh. Okay, well, whatever. They bought themselves a turn. Sure. Okay. Yeah, seems like they're digging. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we had another untap here. It's insanely annoying that it didn't let us. I guess did I not have a stop at my own beginning of combat phase? Yeah. Annoying. All right, well, technically we should have won this game, but we're going to lose it because... Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, we technically should have won that game. That's a moto thing, which is really stupid. But what are you gonna do? Okay. Vandal. Extra Vandal because they have all these lands. I think I want to take out Sticky Tongue. I think I want to bring in Blue Blasts. Blue Blasts are sketchy in this deck because we've got the one Tangled Island and the two Arbor Elves. We don't have any of the green, the mana sources. I actually don't think that it is for this matchup. I think I just want to bring in one of these. Maybe we'll bring in these because the Lysolanas don't really have great. Yeah, we'll do that. The creature's small enough that we can kind of get away with it. The life gain's not particularly interesting, but yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to set up my own beginning of combat step. My turn, set a stop here. Very annoying. All right, cool. We've got redraws and kind of things to do, but I'm not going to complain about a moto issue. That's just kind of poor sportsmanship, but yeah, we definitely should have been able to untap. Sure. Okay. All right, so we gotta decide whether we want to do Winding Way things or Visionary. I think we're just gonna do Visionary and Cycle right now for that exact reason. Oh, nope. Yeah. A stop in my own beginning of combat after they did that, because they did it... When did they do it? Sure. Okay. We'll find out. I can find out later on the rewatch, but... All right. Do I have a way of getting... I don't think it's worth it for me to try to blow, like, use one of my Winding Ways to... God damn. Really? Try to blow up their land. But we'll see if I'm wrong. Like, using Winding Way, naming or land, and dumping a bunch of creatures to try to mass vandal them seems kind of antithetical to what I'm doing. But we'll do this. We'll go to combat. See if they want to kill anything yet. Nope. Okay. And I'll Winding Way, naming creature. Cool. Alright. There's the Generous Ent to blow up their shit. If they kill my priest in the end step, sure. I don't even know how much removal this deck plays, but they probably play some. The Mirkwood Elvish Vanguard, Elvish Visionary trick is gonna start coming in. Build your own Wirewood symbiote. I gotta go from there. I don't know. Seems fine. They don't have a ton of ways to give their deck haste, which I think is interesting. Sure. Cool. I'm gonna get the Tangled Island here. Go to combat. Probably should have attacked with the Quirion, but, you know, whatever. Alright. Mass Vandal. It's your only blue source? Sure. Mirkwood. Refire this. Cool. Let's just go to the nuts. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Just put as max pressure on them. Nice little value engine. Sure. And then I think we just discard Sticky Tongue because it doesn't really do anything for us. Mystical Teachings? Okay, yeah. Alright, well, sure. That was kind of the reason I did this the way I wanted to do it. Then in that point, I'm going to discard land. Alright, so yeah, if you want to Breath Weapon me, it's not... Okay, well then you're just going to die to this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. You're dead to my 4/3s. Cool. Okay, sure. Or you've got that. Man, I should have discarded the thing. Okay. Okay. Sticky Tongue. Pick up Visionary. Replay Visionary. Winding Way. Land. Quarian Ranger. Pick up Mass Vandal. Yeah. Writing on the wall? Sure. Generous Mass Vandal. Land. Go. Alright. You have 2 mana and Lembas in play. Cool. Land destruction, disruption, medium threats. Cool. Alright. Well, that was sick. Does this change anything I want to bring in? Do I want to try to play the blue elemental blasts or just kind of lean in on the mid-range plan with the sticky tongues? Get those back in. I don't actually think this is an Avenging Hunter matchup. I just don't think we have time for that. Maybe I dunk the oracles and try to bring in the blue blast, and that just like sidesteps our blue count issue we're kind of running into. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's good. All right. Something good. Yeah, this actually works really well. Sure. This gets us our blue mana. Cool. All right. Man, Land Grant's such an interesting card. All right, Land Grant. Do you have a Spell Pierce for me? Because that would be devastating. No? Okay. In that case, we're going to go 1, 2. We can get the blue land off the Generosent. And other than that, we can kind of keep rolling. Sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 4. They've bottomed it. Do I want to try to get Priest into play or try to get the like one of the threats into play and get Generosent going? Untapped red source. No, you know what? We're going to do this. Priest. Untap this land. Cycle Ent. We'll do it this way. Not untapped red source. Or green source. Alright. Winding Way. Envelop. Sure. Lead. Cool. The Visionary is actually kind of nasty here. Because now we get to do this. Play Visionary. Draw a card. Play Second Priest. I'm definitely leaning into them having Breath Weapon. Feels like, oh, okay, interesting, sure. All right, then they're dead next turn to the Hydra. Do they know about the Hydra? Yeah, they do. Okay, so they either have to go now or they know about the Hydra next turn. Sure. Okay, so they're dead. Are they dead? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18. Can I do better? Okay. 1, 2, 7, 12. Pick this up. 13, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's 21 damage exactly minus 2. It's 19 exactly with everyone, and they can't block with this, so no. Okay, so we got to do some shenanigans. Uh... What if we just start with the Winding Way and see where we end up? I think is actually better than anything else right now. It's not great. 6. Oh, it was lethal. 1, 2, 3. In response, pick that up. Quirion. Bang. Man, the refiring of the fucking Quirion Ranger is so nasty. Okay, they have Surveillance Cam again? Sure. Okay. Once again, an intermittent stopgap. They have to have Guac and Retraction Helix in their hand right now with minimal sculpting. Get 1 turn operate. Oh, shit. Well, that's pretty good. You can sack it to draw 2 cards. I just untap. Yeah, this is fine. I don't care about this. Sure. Cool. Any order. Horrible fucking thing. How many times can you tempo through this? Sure. Sure. Okay. Put you to 1. One is not dead, but they need to have a lot of things go right now. You either got it or you don't, homie. Man, the mid-range value stuff of this deck really, really took that over. That was so sick. Cool. All right, see everyone for round 2. All right, back on the play this time. Pretty nice little thing. All right, this is going to be a good litmus test of what the engine can really do. We do need to get land 3, but we've got kind of a cool little interaction here with this, just smoothing out draws. Pretty good. Also, 3/1's not like the worst stats in the world. But, you know, land go. Kind of a limited ass start, but, you know. I had to severely drop the number of 1-drops in this deck to be able to play such a large amount of 2-drops. Oh, or am I just going to get cooked by walls? Yeah. Okay, so it's walls, spy. Okay. In that case, I'm going to get priest into play. Yeah. In that case, I'm going to get priest into play. I think that's better than trying to do everything. This is something I talk about in Elf School. This is a combo matchup where we need to kind of put pressure on them so they can't spend all day just threatening us with their combo. These kind of mid-range little goofball stiffs, not particularly worth here, but you know, we'll find out. All right, I think we just get Timberwatch in play and try to go nuts next turn. Being on the play helps. Sure. 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana. Actually down to 3 mana. Sure. Sure. Bunch of stuff in play, nothing particularly good. Here's this. I'm gonna lead first. Sure. Done. All the freaking lands in the world. Mass Vandal, no targets versus this. Pick up land, replay land. Yeah. All right. And give Hydra on Mirkwood next turn. Hope I'm not dead. They've got 3 lands left in their deck. They're not winning a combat damage race. They have at least 2 lands left in their deck, maybe 3. Okay. Just hoping for a big hit. 22. 22 does it. All right. Well, that's annoying. They mulligan? No, they shuffled with the Saggo, so that was completely blind. Yeah, they just got super lucky with it being that low. They hit a Dread Return? No. They have a Dread Return in hand? Insane. Okay. Okay, so they just have double spy? Sure. I mean, I guess that's a way to go about this. They didn't hit. It was literally the next card down. They still don't have a Dread Return in library. They don't have a way to untap. Ew. Cool. Sure. Okay. Um, that's really funny. All right. What can we do here? That's the best draw in the entire deck. Lissalana. Graveyard that. 8 mana. 10-power creature. Plus 16, plus 16. Sure. One turn draw Dread Return from hand. You draw the Dread Return. Are you going to hard cast Lawless Giant? That works too. Ugh, one more would have been able to stop them here. That's funny. Oh no, Giant just costs 1. Okay, sure, yeah. All right. Got me. I mean, I think I could have probably figured that out. But yeah, that was a stupid game. All right. Not a Sticky Tongue Sentinel matchup. This is a 3x Fairy Macabre, Monstrous Emergence, Mass Vandal. They have no targets. And I don't think trying to... I guess I'll bring in 2 of these. We're not really trying to get anywhere good. All right. What a stupid game. Sure. Oh, that was really funny. All right, on the play. And mulligan. Oh, it's getting worse. Okay. Sure. Perfect. And I don't even need to show them. We're gonna dunk these 2 and try to get a little value game going. I'm on 5. They're on 6. Because we can't even... I mean, I guess we can cast... God, this is why I freaking hate Land Grant, though. So, we can hard cast Land Grant next turn. So do I get rid of the smoothing out of the draw or the top end? Definitely Hydra goes away. We're not even close to that. I think I'm going to dunk the Timberwatch and just try to go normal. And I'm not going to play the land grant until I absolutely have to. Because they're going to have Mesmeric Fiends and yada yada, but I'd rather not them not know straight up what they have to beat, because this exact... Okay, they've got Pilfer, so we're dead anyway. Sure. Land, Cerulean Caretaker. Oh, Sagu. Okay, so they've got Caretaker and a second land next turn. Yeah, all right. So they're gonna clip our... They're gonna clip our Fairy Macabre anyway. Let's just get a land. Get a threat and play. 3-1 is not something to sniff at. Smooth out our draws. Graveyard that. And that's not what we're here for. Pilfer is a cool tool for them. So we'll see what they're really worried about, because Mesmeric Fiend does kind of collapse what we're doing. So do you want to try to develop now that you know about the Fairy Macabre anyway? No. Okay, you're just going to pull for me? Sure. All right, so I get to... Oh, okay. So they think they can beat the Fairy Macabre? Sure. Worst draw on the entire fucking deck. Hilarious. I would have literally used the Generous End to go get that, so I guess that works. But yeah, they know they have infinite time. So we're able to see Battlement here to just kind of stuff what we're doing. But you just draw a second Pilfer or something? No, okay. Sure. There's the Battlement. Winding Ways of Nuts. Sure. Alright. That was a really stupid game, and we're gonna get max punished for it because we had to moldify because we just didn't even have a playable hand. Sure. Caretaker, 3 lands left, Winding Way. Sure, 0 lands left. I mean, they know about the Fairy Macabre from everything, so I don't really know what their plan is here. Got a Mez Fiend. Okay. Okay. I keep Xing out the wrong things. They've got Elves of Deep Shadow in hand. These Elves of Deep Shadow, Palace Spy, Sagu. Alright. Well, in that case, let's just get a Generous End and play. And attack for 3. Sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. You got it, homie. Turn off auto yields. I guess I'll eat these two. I'm dead this turn. They just cast Balustrade Spy. They've got 4 lands in play. Yep. All right, it's their whole deck. 29 creatures, and they dread return. Okay, cool. Sure. I mean, we mulled a 5 and they got just incredibly dumb. I will see everyone for round 3. Stupid deck. All right, on the play again. Can we get a good hand? Sure. We get to land grant, but we're safe on the play, which is pretty nice. Yeah, man, I'm up to shenanigans. I feel like I played Fox MTG recently. I don't remember what they're on. Okay. So it's blue. Cool. I think playing this is better. If they're fairies, they don't have any flash cards yet. Pick this up. Turn 2, 4, 3. If they're Scred, okay. If they're Scred, it's annoying. If they're Terror, we're kind of boned. But that's, you know, a problem for later. End step Brainstorm, upkeep, Mental Note feels like a Terror play. But I also didn't want to just get Spell Pierced on my Winding Way. Sure. Stop drawing fucking lands. And then I'm going to Sticky Tongue no pickup because it doesn't actually do any value here, but just getting a 3/3 in play, it's pretty tight. Yep. I'd rather have 4 mana than anything, but I mean, we're attacking for... Sure, okay. So if it's Terror, we've got some threats in play, and they're not super close. Okay, yeah, it's you, Terror. Cool. All right, you, Terror, and they're trying to get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ. So they're ready. Yep. How many of these you got? Okay. Sure. Winding Way. While your shields are down. Are you fucking kidding me, Winding Way? Absolutely insane. Okay. I literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jesus Christ, deck. Hold on. How many lands are we playing? Literally, what are the odds of that? I'm playing 10 lands. 10 lands, got 3 in play, hit 3 more there in land grant. All right, that's probably... All right, we're super dead. That was kind of our one moment to do anything here. Like, we can trade off one of these for a terror, but, you know. All right, Delver didn't flip, and they didn't want the card. You got Serpents too while we're here? No, just more Delvers. Okay. I'll trade off one of these for a terror, sure. Like a snap to blow me out? No. Sure. Absolutely insane. I mean, I guess at this point I cycle this just to get a land drop. Oh, cancel. Just work through the counterspell in their hand that they clearly have. Oh, okay, sure. And I've got two reach blockers for their thing. Sure. I can eat one Delver, and this trades off for another one. Sure. Ugh, there's the counterspell that I didn't need. Bottom. It's not getting me anywhere. I mean, yeah, I'll trade with Delver. I'm not really doing anything. You've got a counterspell, and I've got one threat in play. All right, they didn't realize Sticky Tongue had reach. All right. Just draw another card. She's going to counterspell anything. All right. They're mostly an arena player. And they expect the thing to have reach and tell them it has reach. Agreed, homie. Ooh. I mean, they're gonna counterspell this, but honestly, let's see if they do, because getting the Avenging Hunter in is not like the worst thing I've ever seen. But I'll take a little draw engine. A little draw engine for baby. Yeah. I mean, I'll pick this up. You could deem inferior. They can't even deem inferior. They could snap. They could snap the visionary to try to stuff my counter. I don't know if that's even worth it. Sure. All right. Cool. Mini draw engine online. I can take another 5 if Delver doesn't flip. That's great. Don't flip. You fuck. Ugh. Fine. You fucker. Really? Really, Delver? All right. I'm gonna take 8. I guess go to 2. I'm not. Doesn't really matter what I do. They've got counterspell and demon inferior. Yeah. All right. Draw a card. Dead. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this was a colossal failure of Winding Way. All right. Sticky Tongue. Shout out. Emergences. Spinewoods. Hunters out. Vandals out. 3 cards left. Oracle seems too slow. I think these are just bad. Like, I think that was just kind of a piss poor thing. I'm gonna cut all these. I'm gonna get one event, Fairy Macabre in case they've got the Sleep of the Dead. Let's just clip that while we can. All right. Ridiculous Winding Way. All right. OP has figured it out that this goes insanely hard with. Ugh, so close. Insanely hard with whatever we're doing. Sure. Okay. keep bottom Hydra. Lissalana, try to find anything to go. I think these cards are better in a vacuum than Hydra is right now. They're also on 6. Do you have the gut shot so I cannot play the game? Because that would also be brutal. Oh, come the fuck on with that. All right, so I'm dead. Sure. Delver. All right, land. Sure. This works. Shout out land grant. That was crazy. This also dies to gut shot, which is pretty funny. All right. We're looking for lands or mana dorks. Maybe this deck should be playing more lands. Straight up. Sure. Does kind of the same thing. I think I have enough top end in the deck that I need to keep mana dorks going. Don't flip your Delver. Don't do it. Yes. Sick. All right. Land. More Delvers. Or Brainstorm Demon Inferior. No, more Delvers. Sure, all the Delvers in the entire world. You want to trade this for a Delver? This one does not have reach, despite being in a tree. Sure. All right. Your go. Ah, shit. Okay. So I'm getting hit for 9 this turn? Okay. Yeah, and you get to keep up Envelop, and none of my shit has reach, and we're just cooked. All right, yep. Yeah. Ridiculous. This is kind of how this deck beats us down. It's like literally just 3-1 reach, or 3-2 flying. It's being enveloped. Gutshot and envelop. Jesus Christ. And the gutshot. Yeah. Just stymied my entire development. The only reason I'm in this game is because I found the land grant, but it doesn't actually matter. Because I'm dead in 3 turns. Yeah. Hi, buddy. All right. 11. What the fuck could I even find here? Oh my god. All right. I guess let me do the second main. At least get the damage in. I'll pick up there's the Lissalana. I mean, I'm dead, right? because yeah, I can't even. Yeah, I can't even get through this. Yeah, no. There's no amount of reach creatures I can find. Oh my god, yeah, and I was just gonna get cooked. Yeah, okay, and I was just dead. All right, well, that sucked. We'll see round four. All right, we're back. Round 4. Ugh, absolutely bungled that. We're on the play. Pretty good. All right, this 6 is good. Keep. I guess Hydra. And we're trying to go Arbor Elf into Lissalana into something else. Perilous Landscape. Ruh-roh. Some kind of Jeskai control deck. All right. Well, that actually is better. Just straight draw a card is better. And pass. All right. Priest next turn. Probably could have played Informant, but actually this does, instead of smoothing out a draw, it does make it pretty straightforward. This does feel like Jeskai control. Snowlands, Scred, target, Obby. Yeah, sure. Nothing can be done about that. Sure. All right. This is Jeskai, just Jeskai control. A local player of mine, cool, bottom, love that, went, made top 8 at NRG series this weekend with this deck. Pretty good, but that land kind of saved us. I don't think playing out Informant is better, but they're gonna have a bunch of shit this turn. It's not great, so. Great snow lands, though. Not the full arts, but cold snap. All right, we'll see what they're doing. Let's see how this goes. All right, so they're deciding to keep up Counterspell, which honestly is mostly whatever. It's more annoying than anything, but it's not the end of the world. Sure. Informant. Breath Weapon would be the most frustrating thing to have happen, but, you know, what are you going to do? I think I'm past that at this point. Sure. Gonna get your white mana. Interesting to snap off a counterspell at. Okay. They can't get white mana. Or they can, I guess, if they have a Glacial Floodplain, but they just didn't. Alright, see what they've got. I think junking the Llanowar Elf also is kind of, it's not a show of strength, but it's a show of, like, I don't really need that. But also at this point, I don't think it's particularly helpful to just get a 1-mana elf in play. Sure. Interesting. The one off different planes. Okay, they took Bender's Water Stick. There's the island. Sure. Nothing to be done about that. Ugh, brutal. I guess let's go to combat and swing out. Just delvering them out. Sure. And I guess playing this helps. I don't know. This doesn't really do anything, but they picked up Bender's Water Skin, which I guess I could have left this up for that, but I don't really care about this. They get an extra mana every turn. Like, now I guess they can keep up Counterspell, but it also kind of feels pointless. I don't know. That seems weird. Sure. Slowly bleeding them out. It's their white mana if they need it. Okay. To pick up Counterspell. Or Scred. Okay, sure. And they're going to Scred my... Untap this, Scred my Arbor Elf. Okay. Sure. All right, let's see what they want to do when we go to combat. I guess they're just going to block this. Okay, sure. That actually works. I'll take the pressure off. I do want that. Get that counterspell out of your hand that you're so clearly representing. Sure. Land number 3 means I can pick up Visionary. Hardcast Lorien revealed. Oh, late to dinner? Okay. Sure. Does this loop me? It's just like annoying. Some counterspell. Okay. You have counterspell, 2 unknowns. I guess we'll attack with both, see what they want to do. I'm assuming they're going to trade off the Arcane, or they put the Arcanemancer in front, and that's fine, sure. And then Nurture. Going to counter everything. The 4/3. Sure. All right. I mean, they're not really doing anything. Like, if they start to loop this on me, then we've got a problem, but I'm not particularly stressed out about this right now. Sorry if my audio is really loud. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not attacking that. Lead. Just have another counterspell? No. Okay, cool. Pretty good. Ranger. Yield till next end step. Sticky Tongue refiring the Mass Vandal to blow up their water bender's water skin is pretty tight. Breath Weapon? No. Muldrifter again? Lorien revealed. Okay. Sure. Yeah. So I'll have 3 mana next turn. Kind of borks their whole plan up. Stops this. Sure. Just get more card advantage. Sure, I'll put that on top. Oh, land for Hydra's good. Okay, so now I'm locked out. Yeah, okay, sure. They found their Ephemerate eventually. Yeah, I mean, this is a freaking nightmare matchup. And we just got nothing going. All right, so I think the Coiling Oracles are just like really, really bad. Sticky Dome good. Yeah, and I think the formants are bad. This is going to be a kind of grindy matchup, so I don't really know if I want Hunter. The thing is, they're going to have, whatever it's called. I'll take these out. They're going to have, Murmuring Mystics in. I think I want one Fairy Macabre. But honestly, this mid-range plan is actually pretty good for us. And normally I feel like you take out the... Ooh, this hand kind of does nothing. But I think I gotta keep it. I can access blue mana. Unblow-upable blue mana. Sure. Cycle one of these off. Grab an islet. Play the islet. Another land was the worst possible draw on my entire freaking deck. But yeah, we just want to not play into what they're trying to do and kind of keep them off curve for a bit, or they just end up kind of doing nothing for a while. Obviously, this can go really poorly for me. And if they have a cast in the fire, I have no protection for it. But representing blue might help. Nope. Sure. Yep. All right, so they have a counterspell. Not really anything we can do about it. You're just going to snap everything off? Sure. Cool. Way too antsy with that, and now I get to resolve lead. Please be good. Jesus Christ, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, my deck. It just does not want me to win today. I guess I'll turn off auto yields. They know about one of the Macabres. They don't know about the second one. They can't really land a Bender's Water skin anymore because they know about the Mass Vandal. Just gonna play into it. Sure. Okay. Please, dear God, let me find my one X monstrous emergence left. Nope. Okay. 2. Pick up a land. Sure. Just make it seem like I have Blue Blast up, even though I don't. I don't know. This one has gotten completely off the wheels. Mully. Sure. Cool. They don't know about the second one. Visionary. Nice. Uh, 4/3. Sure. Just whatever. Make them have it. Didn't have an Ephemerate in the end step. 3 cards left. Not much else going on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana. Let's do a Sticky Tongue. Let's just grind them out. Showing I don't have Blue Blast, but it doesn't actually matter. We're kind of past the point where Blue Blast is really worth it. Cool. Attack with both, make it so they can't really... Sure. So they can't Breath Weapon in the end step. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just playing medium value creatures. They have 4 cards. 3 cards in hand. All of the mana in the world. Sure. Okay, they have a counterspell mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5 mana. I mean, I guess I just do this, right? Bestow it onto this, the biggest threat. Sure, 7/6 reach trample. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about this. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Second Lorien. Oh, Mully. Okay, sure. I mean, I've got Mully locked down with the Sticky Tongue. It's kind of the thing I was hoping for with this matchup is like just I have a bunch of crap in play. Can't really do anything about. Just gonna Breath Weapon now. Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean that's you're gonna spend a bolt on a 3/3 that drew a card already. Okay. You have to let the Ephemerate happen. They're probably gonna get Lorien revealed. Yep. Getting Lightning Bolt back. I can't actually even cast it. And sure. No response. No response. Wait for them to target. And clip Ephemerate and Lorien revealed. Second one. Alright. I mean, we've been so dead since our Winding Way found a bunch of, or our lead Stampede found a bunch of crap, so Sure. He's bolting me? Okay. Alright. Bolting, sure. This is a really funny way to be going about this. I'll eat your Moldrifter. It says reach. Remember that's why you bolted it the first time? Okay. Cool. Counterspell up. How many times can I make the same play? One. Make this into a 0/3 reach. You're going to counterspell that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever. See everyone for the 5th round. Told you. 1 and 4. Back on the draw. They kept 7 also. I think this is a good enough 7 to keep in the blind. Sure. Okay. Mono U. I was going to say I would love Finhorn. 3 incidental 3/3 reach. Didn't flip. They don't want the card? Sure. Okay. There's a second Delver. Interesting. The immortal question. Cool. I'll just play Priest. If they had Force Spike, that was really great sequencing by me to not attack first. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Delver flip. Didn't flip. Cool. And they didn't have a cantrip this time. Alright, 3 mana. Or they didn't aggro Brainstorm to try to do it, so... Settling into weird stuff. Yeah, I'm not blocking. I'm not trading Priest for Delver. Cool. Yeah, bro, I'm cooking. I'm in the lab. And 2/3 Hydra. Just kind of trying to get them to use any counterspell they have so we can sneak this Lead the Stampede in. Sure, yeah. They did have Force Spike. That's funny. Alright. Hilarious. Still didn't flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any other land to start trying to sleep with the dead me? I don't think that's a really good play. Yeah, sure. Okay. 5. Hunter. Reach blocker. Initiative. Let's sneak this in now and pass. I will trade my Hunter and my Sticky Tongue for their creatures. If they spend time Sleep of the Deading my Hunter, I will probably not do anything and just kind of walk them into it. I'm gonna... Okay, they're Sleep of the Deading my Sticky Tongue, sure. Okay. Okay. They're holding up Counterspell, which I don't really care about. I have way more threats than they do. And I don't really need this game to go on any longer. Ooh. I'll have 6, 7 mana this turn. Do I want an engine? No. Play another one of these, see if we can get that counterspell out of their hand. We don't pick this guy up and replay it, and then they're just kind of still. They play land for turn? I did. Sure. Honestly, at this point, I'll trade my priest for your Delver. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. I didn't think so. I'll take the point of damage to the priest. I can double block Delver. Still didn't flip. Jesus Christ, so unlucky on their part. Sure. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, let's go. That rocked. Okay. These come out. These come out. We don't need that. Mass Vandals are garbage. I think I'll take Emergence. I think the Coiling Oracle was just like too cute for school. And then I'll put in a Cheeky Fairy Macabre Define for their 1x Sleep of the Dead. And I think that's my plan. Sure. I'm not going to walk my Findhorn Elves into the world's most obvious Force Spike, especially after showing me them. Sure. So I took out my Coiling Oracles. I probably should have just taken out the Tangled Islet. Sure. Here's this. And I'm not going to show them the land grant if I don't have to. Like, showing them a land grant to show off the monstrous emergence seems really bad. Sure. All right, they're going turbo. Just 1x big guy. Sure. How many? Just the one with a counterspell up? Sure. Okay. Ranger. Three, 4 Hydra. Ward 2? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can't have this next turn, so I think I'm gonna... I think I'm not gonna attack with this, and I'm gonna not pick anything up. I might pick up the Quirion Ranger, actually. Yeah, let's hide the Quirion Ranger. from Gutshot or something. These can trade off. It's fine. Sure. Okay. I'm going to take a hit from this, and I'm going to hard cast Land Grant and just get 4 mana. Yeah. I think that's better use of my time than walking into the world's most obvious counterspell for my 1x Monstrous Emergence. Obviously, cool. Worst case scenario for them. Sure, Delver I don't give a shit about. Delver I don't care about. Yep, it's fine. Ranger. Two, 3 Hydra to block a Delver. Just buying time. If they've been bluffing counterspell this entire time, it's pretty sick, but other than that, I don't really care. Sure. No response. Didn't flip, didn't flip. They must have a thing now. Or it's a land. Sure. Okay. Attack with this. Untap here. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Just cast this boy. Have you got a counterspell this whole time? Sure. 2 cards left. Didn't flip. Didn't flip. Sure, go to 2. Sure. Two cards left still. So they just had counterspells and wrote it to victory. And has to be this. Did you get me with a turn 7 Force Spike? 2 cards left. Do you just have all 3 counterspells? Sure. Alright. Lorien revealed. Not great. But I'm trading off with the Delvers, and we can figure out the Cryptic Serpent next. Sure. There's the Lorien revealed. 5 cards left. Sure. Don't care about this. Ah, brutal. Does that kill me then? I guess not. I mean, we'll see what's up. But sure. They found their Sleep of the Dead were dead, but okay, sure. Or can be blocked. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We got tempoed out. We didn't really do anything that entire game. Does seeing the unblockable make me want a second Macabre? Yeah, honestly, over this. Bring all these in. These also can clip Delvers with the emergences. Not really where I want to be. I don't think I can keep this hand. I have to pick up a tap land. Brutal. Cool, sure. I think Nurture is the worst card in this hand. Obviously, if they gut shot my Quarian, we're SOL. They also showed me they have multiple force spikes, and it's a big part of their game. All right, so they've got a spike. Sure, here you go. I'm not getting force spiked. God, I do not love Land Grant. I think I'd much rather have Sagu here. But getting to play Land Grant around 4 spike is pretty good. All right, they're going to get a island. Just going to hold up Counterspell for this Winding Way. Duh. Okay, so the question becomes, do I hide the priest by throwing the Winding Way away? I think I do. Sure. That's fine. I mean, it's annoying, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. All right, so they're just on defense this game. Had to be Spell Pierce. Let's get a 2-3 Hydra in play. Just start putting any sort of pressure on them. Sure. They did have 4 spike. God damn. This sucks so bad. I'm not even working through their counter spells. They're just getting me with their offhand crap. Yeah, I think I made a bad deck team. I don't think this is really where we want. Sure. All right. Well, I get to collapse their shit. Pick this up. Bonk that. Played around days even if I didn't have to, but can't really advance my own plan. They don't know about any of these cards, or they don't know about the priest. Sure. I think priest is better. You can just do more next turn. Sleep It I don't care about. Demon Fury is a frustrating little draw for them, but that's about it. We can figure this out later. 1/5/5 is not the end of the world. Sure. Nice. Three. Just gonna counter anything. Does let me cast the Spine Wind in my hand that you know about. Sorry for pulling out a piece of gum, everyone. If you've stayed around for this part of the video, you are a diehard fan. Please like and subscribe. I would love to support the channel more and have people support it. All right, what's the play here, OP? Okay, no. 6? Yeah, okay. No. Nope. Plot this. I can play both next turn. Sure. 4 cards left. Setting up Delver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I could have macabre this on the stack, but I think I'm going to wait for them to try to mental note or clear it. I don't think trying macabre to keep them off Serpent is really worth it. Sure. Okay. Now I'm going to hit it. 1, 2. Now they can't play 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't play Terror or Serpent here, which was kind of my intention. They did get to clear a Brainstorm, but it also means they don't know if Delver is flipping. It's pretty good. I love an Emergence. Sure. Okay. Now they're setting up. Okay. I mean, I think this is more like whatever than anything, but she's lose focus, the extra counterspell. There's just so many counterspells in this deck. Sure. I'm gonna plot this and pass. If they found Delver flip plus Unblockable were dead in 2 hits. Sure. Okay. Yield next end step. Or turn off auto yields. They don't know how this interaction works. Sure. Okay. And they're going to sleep with the dead my Spine Woods, and then in attack step, I'm going to untap it. Sure. And we're going to trade off, and they're going to have just a Delver, and I have to beat a Delver. Yep. You figure it out? Yeah, they figured it out. Okay. Sure. 2 cards left. All right, Winding Way. Big enough threat for them to deal with it. Ooh. Just keep the Quarian Ranger out of range. Sure. Okay. Last card in hand was a whatever. They can sleep the dead me once. Twice. Okay, sleep the dead me twice. Play Quarian next round. Yeah, if they're spending their entire turn sleep the dead me twice to deal 8 damage to me, it doesn't really stop anything because I can untap on both their turns. Okay, yeah, this is just kind of... They're getting to sneak a bunch of damage across the finish line, but it's not actually... That's not actually how Quarian Ranger works. It's once both turns. Okay, cool. So I kind of debated them with that. Here's this. Untap here. Pick up a land. Sure. How many cards? 3 other cards. Okay. 1, 2, yeah. Not really getting through. Okay, yeah, sure. That's what that 1 of does. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have kept the Quarian around for that. but whatever. I mean, I think my deck... Oh my god, I was just drawing nothing. Cool. All right. I mean, this deck sucked. I don't think... I don't think this deck is good. I don't think what I built is good. First impression is Oracle sucks and Lists Alana sucks. And I think I want one more of these. Nope. Add that back. Remove, and then we want Elvish. What the hell is that card called? We want the 3-mana one, I think. Elvish Visionary. Elvish Piper, hilarious. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think this deck is just bad. I think we kind of diluted what we were looking for. I mean, the sticky tongues are really good there. I also think this deck kind of had a matchup issue. Like, diluting our stuff against Terror sucks, and then Jeskai Control is just kind of like, that's what these are for, but they just kind of ground me out. So, all in all, I think tough outing. I think bad deck. And if you want to give more thoughts or have tips for this, let me know. See y'all next time.